So what does a legacy consultant do, and how does he or she get paid for the services? That is the subject of this short tutorial. So what does a legacy consultant actually do? To review again, the company mission is to help people preserve and celebrate their life legacies for the benefit of future generations. We are all about passion and process. It is the passion of our legacy consultants in the field that enable us to apply the process of a modern custom publishing company in order to achieve our objectives. The legacy consultant's mission is to connect with people on a personal level in order to facilitate the completion of the life story creation process. So what is a legacy consultant? He or she is part-time or full-time, independent, responsible for his or her own taxes and other paperwork, dedicated to the PLC mission. We really need people who believe in what we're doing and the importance of our mission. And most importantly, the legacy consultant is the customer-facing human side of the Priceless Legacy Company. We are one company headquartered here in Dallas, Texas. We cannot reach all the people who need help preserving their life stories. That's why we will ultimately have thousands of legacy consultants one day around the country, and I hope one day around the world, accomplishing our mission. So these legacy consultants connect, and that's all about educating and selling, interviewing subjects, helping the subjects organize their photos, scanning those photos and uploading them to us here at the company, reviewing the drafts of the draft book as they come back to the field, having been gone through our process here at the company. And finally, and the most fun part, is delivering the final product to the subjects and to the clients. We train to a 5-step creation process, from connect to prepare, to collect and interview, to review and approve, and finally present and celebrate, which leads again to connecting with the next client and subject. We follow this 5-step color-coded system. There are approximately 1 to 2 hours involved in the connect phase, 1 to 2 hours in the prepare phase, 5 to 6 in the collect to interview, 3 to 4 in the review and approve, and 1 hour for the present and celebrate. Now I'm talking, of course, about the legacy consultant time in the field. There's quite a bit more hours here at the company, but this is what the legacy consultant can budget in terms of time for his or her efforts. So the question we often get is, how long does it take to complete a life story package? And as I said, it's about 12 to 15 hours for the first legacy consultant's book. After time, the legacy consultant typically gets better at it and more efficient and a better user of time. In terms of days, it takes about 5 to 6 weeks to complete a life story, assuming the subject cooperates and has photos ready to scan and that sort of thing. It's very important that the legacy consultant utilizes her ability to influence the client and the subject to keep the process moving along. If we're not careful, it can bog down. So we'll talk about, in another presentation, methods for doing that and incentives for keeping the process moving along. The last 10 days are spent at the printer, so it's really about 4 weeks of going back and forth between the client, the subject, the legacy consultant, and the Priceless Legacy Company. What does a legacy consultant earn? This is sort of a complex answer, but in terms of evaluating the opportunity for now, it's between $400 and $450 per life story package, which equates to about $30 per hour. A little bit more sometimes, a little bit less sometimes. That's about 30 to 40%. And it depends on rank and a few other activities. There will be a complete series of presentations explaining the compensation system, and please take this only as an illustration, especially for people considering whether or not they want to give a try at being a legacy consultant. We don't want to overstate the earnings potential by any means, but it is a nice source of supplementary income doing very, very important work. So please study the written compensation plan and some of the training materials that are being developed around that plan to get into the detail of how the plan works. So, in summary, what does a legacy consultant do? The answer is incredibly important work, deeply rewarding service to families, individuals, and communities, an opportunity to make a very good supplementary income, build pride and accomplishment and association with others who share this mission, and most importantly, make a difference. And at the end of the day, isn't that what we all want to do with our lives? Thank you.